Hey there, it's What's Up Weekly. I'm Brian, this is Pat.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and we've missed you for a couple of weeks, but we're back in action.
We are.
We've been in action, truthfully, but our schedules haven't aligned, and we haven't had a chance to do our show.
It's all right.
But we're back. We're glad you're tuning in. We've got some things we want to communicate to you as it relates to student ministry and children and family ministry. We're excited for this episode. And today is the National Day of Argyle.
Argyle. Not plaid.
Not plaid.
Not stripes.
That's right.
We missed the memo.
Argyle. I think Pastor Jason Carrier is our patron saint of Argyle. I think he wears the most Argyle of anybody on staff.
Awesome. Good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to Southgate Baptist Church, and I just scratched my eye, and that doesn't count.
Shout out to Pastor Jason there. So,
absolutely. We are going to start off with our Ballistic Logistics segment.
All right,
We're going to take about 30 seconds to communicate important information to you. Realize that with the Christmas break, some of these events and information can get lost,
for sure.
forgotten by us.
Right.
We're not going to
and
say that happens to you, but
well, Naomi and I, we've been working through our calendar, and we've realized that, man, we just have not put things on the calendar. So we spent the last couple of days trying to get organized. This is our best effort to help you get organized too. So, all right. Shall I go first, or do you want to go first?
Go first, Brian.
All right.
Ready?
I'm
Begin.
ready. Hey, the Mom Kid Camp-In, the very first ever inaugural camp-in, is on January 18th and 19th. Moms, you can sign up on our website. So please do that so we can plan for pizza. And then February 22nd to 23rd, we're having an overnight event at Scioto Hills. It's our annual Winter Revolution event, and that's a great way for kids to have a blast in the wintertime. Costs us $49.
Very good. Squeaked in there at the end. All right.
You ready?
Ready.
Set, go.
Our first event of 2019 for student ministries is our winter event. We have reminder cards like this in the youth room and at the North Foyer. January 20th, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Costs us $35 per student for snow tubing, bowling, pizza, and games. Please register on the church website. We also started a new round of D groups going through respectable sins with our high schoolers. They can pick up a book on Sunday. And our next event is the big football game party on February 3rd. Save the date. More info coming this week.
Well done, man. Nice job. Nice job.
You guys ran a marathon.
Well under pressure. Hey, just a big shout out to parents. This Respectable Sins book will probably be one of the best books that your teen can walk through. Anytime we ever did this in D groups, we had the best conversations and we got the most mileage out of that book. It's great. So I'd even say moms and dads, maybe pick yourself up a copy.
Why not?
Too. So hey, we're gonna do a little segment called the Nervous Nelly Mom segment. I don't even know if we want to even call it a segment.
That's true.
We just want to carve out some time to talk about our Mom Kid Camp-In and why it is that we're doing it, and maybe just kind of get out in front of some questions that folks may have. But one of the goals that we've been talking about here on staff is just trying to get parents connected to each other. And we recognize that in the regular rhythm and flow of church ministry, it's hard to actually connect and form and build lasting relationships with each other. So anyway, all that to say is that the big picture, the big reason why we're doing this is we want moms, we want you guys to have a blast. We want you to just have a really good time getting to know other moms.
That's great.
And so when you come for the camp-in, this is real glamping here. We want this to be as comfortable for you moms as possible, and we just want you to have a great time with your kids. But we also want you to really see that there's other moms in our church network that are in the trenches with you. And we've got a number of new moms that are just getting connected to our Southgate network. And this would be a good time for our seasoned veterans, our folks that have been here at Southgate for a long time, to really come next to some of those newer moms. So
I'm gonna do my best to channel my inner nervous mom here. Ask you some logistical questions. I think the vision is great. That's helpful. But I mean, Pastor Brian, when it comes down to it, what should I bring to this event?
So bring a tent, bring a sleeping pad. Now that can look like a yoga mat, or that can be like the queen size inflatable mattress that's like 18 inches off the ground. You can bring that in. We can inflate that. That would be really good. So bring a tent. Bring a pad, bring a sleeping bag, bring a camp chair, bring PJs, bring a Nerf gun, and make sure all your kids have Nerf guns. Moms, you need a Nerf gun, and moms, yes, you can bring makeup. it is okay to paint the barn for this event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
You did not mention any food in that list.
Right.
So will there be food
There
at
will
this event?
There will be food.
Okay.
So we're gonna do pizza and veggies and like cookies for dinner on Friday night, and then we're gonna do a pancake breakfast for you Saturday morning before you leave. So
Okay.
yes, food is provided, and really the cost is $5 per family, and that probably won't offset the food cost that we have. We just want you to come.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Absolutely. So I know that each of my kids have a Nerf gun, but do I need a Nerf gun as a mom?
Every
Do I-
mom needs a Nerf gun. So, Mom, this is your chance to exact some revenge on that little stinker that's been a little bit naughty since Christmas.
Okay.
And so they're running around, you get to blast them. So we're going to do this moms versus kids shootout. And I'll just tell you, moms, my money's on you.
Whoa.
And so I think it's going to be great.
Okay. So camp in, food, Nerf. Is this an all-night event? That's a lot.
It is it's an overnight event, but that doesn't mean
Okay.
it's an all-night event,
Okay.
which means that lights out will be around 11 o'clock-ish. Sleep will be had here.
Good.
This is not a, hey, we're going to run you till like 2 o'clock in the morning and you're going to be, going on fumes. That's not what this event is about.
Thank goodness.
We're gonna have some really fun activities. So there's gonna be a movie, but there is lights out on the schedule.
Okay. So when does the event end?
It ends at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And it begins?
And it begins at 6:30 Friday night.
Okay. 6:30 to 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Where should I come? We got a big building.
Yes.
What door should I come to?
So moms, when you come to the church, come to the Welcome Center doors. And you can just come right through those doors. You can unload your tent. You can, all your camping stuff, just come on in here. And the very first activity will be setting up camp.
Okay.
And you can just unload all your stuff and then go park the car and then come on back inside.
Our family is not very experienced with camping. So
Yes.
what if I don't have a tent of my own?
Yes.
Is that a problem?
It's not a problem.
Okay.
So I actually have a couple of extra tents already. And so first come, first serve. So if you need a tent, just let me know. I can hook you up. And if we need more tents, we've got folks here in our church that will loan us some tents. So don't let that keep you from not coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
I-
Feel better about that?
I feel a little bit better.
All right.
Yep, thank you.
Good. And there will be coffee in the morning.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right. Very good.
Cool.
Hopefully that answers your questions as well. If Pastor Brian missed anything, please feel free to shoot him an email.
Yes.
I can't answer any of your questions. That's all right. We're going to end by playing a game, and that is how little do you know about
Argyle.
the National Day of Argyle?
Can I put Jason Carrier on speed dial here? I need help.
Call Lifeline. So Pastor Brian and I each have 5 questions for each other.
That's right.
Question answer has to do with Argyle.
Yes.
Some fashion.
In some fashion.
Whoever gets the most correct in 30 seconds will be the winner.
All right.
Simple as that.
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right.
Yep.
So 30 seconds. Better get my timer out here.
I think
so
our
that we-
producer Jordan Hellwig,
He'll keep it?
Don't worry about that. We don't want you to
Fantastic.
mess anything up.
Question number 1.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Set, go. Argyle is derived from another crisscrossing pattern called tartan, which is commonly displayed on this traditional Scottish wardrobe staple.
Kilt.
That is correct. The pattern socks worn by Scottish Highlanders were known as tartan
Slippers.
hose. Incorrect. Payne Blank, who won the U.S. Open in 91 and 99, was known for his Argyle socks.
Payne Stewart.
That is correct. Argyle was popularized by this Scottish company, which shares a name with an American potato chip company.
We'll say Lay's.
Incorrect. Pringle of Scotland. This D1 basketball team has used the Argyle pattern for its uniform since 1991.
Oh. Rhode Island.
Incorrect. The North Carolina Tar Heels.
Duh.
All right.
Duh.
Dude, I was impressed,
Was
man.
that 3?
You're on the scoreboard. So let's see. You got Kilt right. You got Payne Stewart right.
That's it.
That's it.
2.
You got 2.
Wasn't
All
that
right.
good. Still failing.
Well, you're
All right, Pastor Brian.
not a whole lot of hope here. So
Number 1, the Argyle pattern is made up of this common shape.
a diamond shape.
Correct. It's named after the Scottish county of its origin, which is actually spelled how?
A-R-G-I-L-E.
Incorrect. A-R-G-Y-L-L.
L-L.
Argyle knitwear became fashionable in Great Britain and the U.S. shortly after this international conflict.
World War I.
Correct. This was partly because of its association with the golf attire of the Duke of blank.
The Duke of, I don't know, Cambridge.
Wrong. Windsor.
Windsor.
Lastly, the Garmin Slipstream professional cycling team's use of the pattern earned them the nickname the Argyle blank.
The Argyle Cyclers.
Incorrect. Armada.
Armada.
The Argyle Armada.
Right.
So 2-2.
To 2. So we've got to settle this in a very masculine game of rock, paper, scissors. Ready?
Exactly.
Set.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ay, ay,
There's a
ay.
win. Ay, ay, ay. We'll see you next week. Happy New Year.
I need anger management.